Let's see, we're live and ready to go. Checking everything is doing fine. Let's see. Everything is doing fine. Yeah, that's working. So, welcome again everyone for the live stream tour of the Isla Sorna location in Jurassic World Evolution. For those watching this live, welcome to the live chat and the stream itself. If you have questions, let me know and I try to answer it as quickly as possible. If I keep my attention on the chat as well. Sometimes that's very hard to do. And for those watching it later at home, after the live stream, because of time differences and busy Fridays, of course, I hope you like the video itself and the park we're going to show off. For those who are switching in for the first time, welcome. I'm Jurassic World Insider, or you can call me Insider. It's just the most easy way to shorten my name, of course. And I'm creating the parks on Jurassic World Evolution as great as possible and lifelike as I think it's the best way to make it like a canon version, my own canon version of Jurassic World. If you follow me on YouTube, thank you very much. If you want to follow me, just subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and the bell as well if you want to be notified when I stream again. Excuse me, I just had my lunch. It's a little bit burping up at the moment. For those who really want to see my content beside my videos, I have an Instagram page which is kind of my main location, is where I post my content on, and that's the Jurassic World Insider, as you can see below in the banner of the stream video. Hello everyone, Super King Ghidorah, welcome, and Fathom the Dinosaur Nerds, you guys are watching the live stream. Thank you for following and experience it live. Dectunix, hey man, what time is here? It's like, I can't see my clock, but I know what time it is because I set up the time for the stream. It's 1 p.m. so it's after lunch or around lunchtime here in the Netherlands. That's where I'm from. I'm Dutch, so you know, guys know I'm from one of the smallest countries in the world, or at least in Europe. And let's go to Isla Sorna in the meantime before I continue. So like most of the other parks, it's all based on being a little bit realistic in how things are handled, and my content is mainly focused on an in-character version of a social media account of the park itself. Of course, this isn't the in-character way to show the park. This is just out of character behind the scenes. And we already did some other parks. We did Madagascar, Muerta, Takano, Pena, and today we do Sorna. Hope you guys are doing well. It's a nice day here. The sun is shining and I feel good. 35 miles northwest of Isla Pena. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of redwood. So here we are. Before we continue really showing off the park, I paused it for a while because every live stream people die, dinosaurs die, we have pandemics, storms, everything. When I normally play, I don't have that much of a problem, and then I switch it to live and everything goes to hell. So first off, we pause the game to make sure we can just see a little bit much of the park itself. As you can see, this is one of their larger parks, of course, but the thing is this. You can't do much about that. It's a shame. I mean, I wish it was larger, or at least has a little center area in that hill you can use so you can go up like that. And it's an easy park to create. As you can see, there are a lot of pine trees. It's not much detailed if you zoom in from this far away. There are three sections I've created for the park, and this is the first thing we started off. I'm gonna do a switchy flyby over here, and the three sections are all created as the basic entrance area, the herbivore area, and the carnivore area. The mountain is horrible, I agree. It's nice to have it in the viewing distance, but it's not that great. So a quick satellite overview of the park. As you can see, again, someone's at the door. Wait, what? Don't hope there's someone at the door. No one. It's just some old people slowly walking by. As you can see, you can maybe hear a little bit of the screams, and you see the icons of the dinosaurs if we slowly move over it. I really love the satellite view, by the way. It's a great look. And we start, of course, at the Isla Sorna main location. Like every park, just mentioning it to give it a little bit more idea for those who haven't watched any videos yet. The dinosaurs... Oh no, we're getting storms? Already? I'm like 5 minutes in the park. Anyway, like any other park, I created with the dinosaurs that are being unlocked and used on the Sorna main park itself. This is the campaign mode as well, so no easy way going out if there are tornadoes coming in. We just are having a little bit of issues. I mean, life finds a way, right? Like the dinosaurs as well, I also have for the Isla Sorna picked the cosmetic genes that are being unlocked on the island itself. Just keeping a close eye for any tornadoes. So far, no alarms are going off. It's a little bit loud, isn't it? The weather. I think we're lucky. No, I think we're lucky. It's going to be fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. So as we start with the Isla Sorna, something I also like to mention is if you watch my posts on Instagram, you can see the dinosaurs with all the names and stuff. And the Isla Sorna sign here is red. The banner below in the live stream is red. And the dinosaurs all have their profiles on my Instagram page, which are also red. So I keep every island in their special little colors. As people leave, or the train's going to pick up some new people, of course, we're going to go in the first area, which is just a nice area. With the buildings we need, as well as the buildings I wanted to place to have a little bit of that was a loud sound for something that far away. This is just the relaxation area with a nice bar over here. If you can just hop in. It's not that crowdy here, of course, but a lot of twins. There are a lot of twins. So people can relax here. It's like a little bit the main street like Isla Nublar, but instead of just one street I create a little bit more pathways. And I love nature, so some trees, a shop over here, a toilet over there. We have the greenery in the corner, and we have the hotel with a nice view over the first area, which you cannot see a lot because of the station over there. I realized it just now that it's kind of taking away the view. And then we get access to the first area. This is called the Pentaceratops area, which is of course a lot of pines. Isla Sorna has a lot of pine trees, and I think it's really fitting with the dinosaurs as well here. This is one large area. Just take a little view from it from the side. There is a viewing gallery and a path going to the other side as well. Each area is only accessible when you take the monorail station. If you want to go to the next section, you have to take the monorail, so to make it also a little bit more safe. And we have, of course, the first most important thing to create dinosaurs, the lab itself, with a little section to keep the dinosaurs away from the main enclosure here. We go to take a look of Pentaceratops itself. As you can see, I have kind of drawn a little bit with the dirt beside the trees to get more of a redwood feeling. The dirt, the more brown floors instead of the greenish nature look. I think sometimes it's too green. I think it's sometimes way too green for an area. Have you shared any content on Reddit? No, I never did something on Reddit before. So no, I haven't. Oh, you can always do a shout out. I appreciate that. Thank you. So guess what is living at the Pentaceratops? A Pentaceratops. And I remember them as being a pain in the ass when I started the first time playing on the Sorna map in the campaign, and I had them alongside Stegosaurus, and man, did they escape many of the times I played through it. They are called the Behemoth Group, a name given by one of the followers, and they act as one large group. Not every single dinosaur has an own personal name. Only the alphas, like we have Blackhorn here. Blackhorn is a dark gray coastal color, and the carnivores mainly have oh, hello there, you're also joining the camera. Very are interesting in going into the corner here. Never mind. But the carnivores and the two dinosaurs over here are kind of sparring at the moment. Sauropelta, they have own names. We have Deku and Sienna. Oh, excuse me. Because there are such a few of some dinosaurs in a group, I gave them the specific names for them. But this is basically the first area. It's not that special in my eyes. It has a little bit more elevated areas, like the hilltop here a little bit more. And yeah, this is something I created a little part, but I can't do much here. I can fill it in with grass, but yeah, it's not that important, of course. We continue from the northwest area, as I call it. This is northwest Sorna, or the northwest area, basically. We're going to the south area, which is mainly herbivore territory. Pentaceratops is the most thin ceratopsian of the game. Yeah, exactly. Long legs, they never skip leg day. I like the use of the red boots. Yeah, I agree. The red boots is a very nice addition to the park and also the game. The Jurassic World Evolution subreddit is always on the lookout for great content. Yeah, I knew about that, but I never really give it any attention as of far. Oh, my lunch is breaking up so much. If I'm burping a little bit too much, I'm very sorry. I apologize. This is the like any park I have, a little security section, ACU, ranger station, and a bunker, a weather station, and it doesn't really have much in this area. It has toilets, of course, because you have to go to a restroom if you really have to. And you land here, and this is the largest area on the Sorna Park. This is the footing, and I called it a footing because randomly searching for names I like. And the footing is part of a gyrosphere ride, as you can see here down below. And it is a large open area at the start. It has a lake in the middle, and it overlaps with redwood forests that even continues behind the fence into the second enclosure. This is a real tryout for different areas overlapping each other. We're not going to take the gyrosphere. It takes too long for one of the tours of an hour. At least it's going to be more than an hour, because I have started the live stream like 5 minutes before I really wanted to start. Later, Deck Tunics, thank you for dropping by. So as you can see, something I really do a lot is kind of fencing off with trees and rocks of the buildings. Like, dinosaurs don't need to notice that there's a building there. If they walk by, it's fine. And I like to give it a little bit more of a natural fence in between. And I do it a lot with buildings as well, and gates. I don't have it here because I think it was enough. And sometimes I have buildings and I place a lot of trees in front of it, so the dinosaurs don't see much behind it and are ignoring it and such like that. Would you prefer more Pterosaurus species and aquatic species? It would be great if there was a way to get more aquatic species like Mosasaurus, but I think it would be a real big issue with how the game is so far. So I don't mind that there aren't any aquatic species in it. The only thing I wish there was a little bit more deeper water, so that dinosaurs or just go in the shallow water but stop at the deeper water and then walk around it instead of just crossing a lake. But that's just my opinion about it. And pterosaurs, I wish there were more like different pteranodons, like the ones from the Jurassic World movie would be great. And the Morphodon was also a great addition if they ever want to implant them in the game. So this is the lake with a small little island. I like little islands in large lakes. I wish one of the dinosaurs just hopped on now, and it would be great. Yeah, bridges over water, or just able to drag a tour path through the water instead of removing the water. I mean, trucks can go through shallow water, right? I mean, if dinosaurs can, if Homo cephali can, a truck could as well. We have seen all three species of dinosaurs in one shot here. We have, of course, one of the iguanodontian members, the Aranasaurus. And they are being called the marine group because of the camo as well. It's this is the jungle skin, which is one of the more weird jungle skins. They have like orange in it, but it's more like the green one. I think it's more green related. We have Madagascar, the Australian dinosaur. They don't get a lot of credit, but they are. I think they're amazing. I like the designs. They're both the vivid and the jungle versions. The Tuvalu and the Fiji group are both islands, or named behind because of the islands in the, was it the Pacific? I'm not sure. Amphibians and ancient reptiles. No. No. I also don't want to see any woolly mammoths, or let's just keep it like Jurassic Park used to be. The Apatosaurus. We have 5 Apatosaurus here, which are all named like Greek legends and gods, which are Apollo. We have Zeus. We have Poseidon. We have Hercules, and we have Titan. Titan is just a basic name. Also all given by people who suggested names when I requested some new ideas. I'm taking a look if I can find the alpha. Oh, here he is. This is the alpha. He's dark green, and his name is Camo. Easy, isn't it? Just sometimes it's very easy to name someone. So like I mentioned, this is a 2-part area which they can switch between. Sometimes they walk over the grasslands, the other times they are living here between the pines. The gyrosphere just rolls over the terrain and goes up a hill a bit to the next enclosure. And the next enclosure is easily called the Redwoods itself. That's the name of the area I have given it. And it has one little area behind it so people can get to the hotel. You can see here also a platform tower. Watching the Madagascar. That's perfect. Perfect timing. And this is more of a dense forest with a little bit of water in the middle. There's a lot of high terrain here because it's more like hills and stuff. A river raft tour. Yeah, I missed that in the game. It would be great to have something like that. Would be also easier to recreate the Isla Nublar map. We have Stegosaurus. 2 groups. We have the rainforest one, which is the more... Is it the rainforest one? I think it is. The greenish. This is the alpha, red velvet. It's the only red one. And we have another purple ones over here. Wait, purple, isn't purple vivid? Yeah, purple is vivid. The other one is rainforest. Another member of the Stegosaurus family is Gigant Spinosaurus. These guys have been a big problem when I created this park. Really had given me so much trouble. I had 4 of them at first, and then I kind of deleted one of the other species, one member of it, and gave them an alpha as well. These are great skins. This is the jungle version. This is the Kraken group. And we have the Leviathan group, which is the rainforest one, bluish, and their alpha, if he is close by, just flying through the air. I think here he is. Are you Hydra? Yeah, this is Hydra. Hydra is also a cryptic animal from myths, like the Kraken. Oh, we have diseases coming up. Nice, very cool. Let's quickly handle those first. We have two Madagascar, Shen Shan or Shan Shen, and Juren, I think, if I pronounce correctly. I can't always remember all the names. They're great. How long did it take to set this all up? This park took very long. I think it was like a week, and I play 1 hour a day. I try to play 1 hour a day. Someone died. Oh. Well, quick review of what is going on here. We need to, let's see, where it is. Quickly return this one. Yeah, it took a while.
Opportunity is knocking, or around.
It really took a while.
Roaring.
More dinosaurs. Well, we have a lot of dinosaurs already, and more is always appreciated, but the last member of the Redwoods, Trinosaurus. Welcome to Jurassic World. They're all panicking because of the helicopter. But Dryosaurus is the smallest member. There are also two members of it, the blue ones and the green ones. They all dispersed. There he goes. They're all panicking, of course, now. I need to check if... Hello, ACU, you're not done yet. What are you doing?
Confirming task.
What are you doing? Quickly send me back to the... That's a problem if you don't pause the game in campaign. Alright, so hope you guys you like this part. This really took a while, not just because of creating and placing all the trees, but also to get the dinosaurs. And sometimes I need to remove the dinosaurs again and recreate the next group of it because they were having problems with too many dinosaurs or needed more other stuff, and I just removed them and replaced them again. So this is the small area people can enjoy it from the tower as well. It's taking a night at the hotel. It's one of the hotels. There are 3 of them in the park. And this is a nice look from the balcony. As you can see, Madagascar walking by and stuff like that. So we are leaving this area with the monorail. While he's going this way, we'll just follow him. And we go to the largest and latest addition to the park. This was also an area I have worked on for so long. Because I wanted to have it like... I needed to feel it was good enough. Do you think we get more stuff in terms of sprucing up our parks? I hope they kind of bring in more items, decoration items and trees and stuff like that, or more ways to bring it more to life. And yesterday I had a live stream with Polski Gamer, and we also talked about it, and he had the idea that if, oh god, okay, no one's died. He had the idea that if the Nintendo Switch version can come out, it's a possibility that they also come up with a new possible update. I'm not sure. It would be great,
You
but
were up to the challenge of keeping our guests out of harm's way.
it would be great,
You've
but I
improved our
don't think
standing.
it's going to happen. But we shall see. And quickly give some tasks. Can we go later? Oh, we have another storm coming in. Great. Great. So this is the section behind the scenes, behind the screens. I wanted to say screens. This is just maintenance with the second ranger station, because it's so large here and they need to drive all the way around this mountain, of course. And with tornadoes dropping in, you really want to protect the people and bring in repairs, of course. So power stations and security and all. Let us just wait and see if it's just a normal storm. Or we have bigger problems. I'm not sure yet, but I think we are still okay. I think we're okay. The thing is, maybe you guys have that as well. When you play the park, tornadoes drop in. They always drop in the area you don't really want to see them. Like, they always drop in my carnivore section. They never join up or drop down in one of the other areas. It's always here. Always. It's like the game wants you to experience a lot of trouble. Hello, kitty cat. You wanna cuddle? No, we're not gonna cuddle. I'm doing a live tour. Yes. We can continue. The weather stopped, so here we go. This is something I enjoyed working on. Just take a little overview. If you look to the island here, this is an island. Can you see what island this is? I wait for a moment. It is an island. It's also an island where special species come from. There's only one dinosaur that lives on this island. And in modern time there is also a specific animal that only lives on this island. Especially families of the apes and the monkeys. If you don't know it, I'm gonna tell it now because I can't wait that long. This is Madagascar. I created the islands as closely as possible to be the form of Madagascar itself. I think it is something like this. This is Madagascar. And what lives on Madagascar? These guys. Stegosaurus. So the island is basically their own home turf, and I created the island. Just started with a lot of water, and then basically painted the land back into the water till it started to look like Madagascar itself, and then just made a little bit more of a tropical island. No pine trees here. We have 3 members. This is the alpha, Ghoulie. Ghoulie is like whitish, and he's stuck on the tail of his friends. The Carnage and a Noodle are the other ones. Noodle is a name given by friends, and I really liked Noodle. First for a sauropod, but then I had better names for the sauropod, and Noodle was great for the derpy faced Madagascarian dinosaur. Yeah, I get that too. It's like the tornado is designed to let my carnivores out. Exactly, so I'm not the only one. That's great to know. The island here, you can walk up a little bit more here from a higher view. You can walk past the island and you see the Pentaceratops. And of course there is the gallery, which is on the edge. And you can see them eat over there. I think there's a dead goat. That's a dead goat, yeah. Before we continue the other dinosaurs and flying reptiles, this is the area you are being dropped off by the monorail. I've changed this area like 5 times, I think. I wanted to create something unique, but it wasn't really working out, and then I needed more space for the dinosaurs around it. So it's an area with certain shops, entertainment, and of course restaurants, snack bars. I sealed it off with a fence to make sure people are way more safe, and the dinosaurs need to walk around if they escape. And they can go like 2 ways to see the dinosaurs. This is very crowded, the area, it seems. This time I really paid attention to that detail. As we follow the road, we go to the Pteranodome. It's the Aviary, the birdcage. And we have, of course, pteranodons here. And we cannot go in from here. Oh, that was perfect. So what we do is we release one of the pteranodons, and we have a glitch. I have learned from Polski Gamer. If you want to use... Okay, no storm. I was afraid that they were going to announce another storm. If you want to go into the pteranodon cage and you want to use the screenshot mode, you go to the pteranodon, and before you click the camera mode, it's the X button on the PlayStation, before you click it, you directly click start with it, or the options. So it's like double click and then capture mode, and we're in. A little cheat. It's a little cheat because they don't have enough time for you for the game to switch back to the normal mode. So the camera is inside, and you don't have any collision. You can go out of it, but not inside of it. So it's a nice way to do it. Someone was flying by. Oh, there we go. Oh! One of them died, and he disappeared as well, so he's gone. That was weird. That's the first time I saw him dying as well. They have a short lifespan, which is a little bit sad. There are 2 of them, rainforest and jungle. So the blue ones are more like the pteranodons from the Lost World. In the end of the movie you see the blue one. I have a toy which is exactly the same. So yeah, one of them died, so we need another one. That's the first time I see them crash down. So yeah, I was kind of surprised by it. And well, that's a little bit of a problem if you leave the camera mode from inside the pteranodon cage. So this was the jungle one as well. So we can remove this one and then just create a new one, and we're fine. Platforming paths would be a great addition to the game. I agree. So we've seen the pteranodons, and we move on to the last two dinosaur species, and as first we have the Hunter's Gorge, which is home to Allosaurus. There are two of them. Taka and a Big L. Big L is of course a reference to Big L, the Allosaurus, one of the documentaries. I think it was Walking with Dinosaurs as well, or not sure. I like the design. They are based on, of course, the movie version of a young juvenile Allosaurus. I hope that one day we get a special skin which makes him like the Allosaurus from Battle of Big Rock. That would be great. I mean, I like the basic one. No worries about that one, but the other one's looking like a true bad guy, of course. Now this is their little area. Not that big. They don't really need that big. If you use the right genes, of course. The Ballad of Big L. Thank you. Yeah, that was it. Then we have the big area over here, which is all wetland with a lot of pine trees, and this is the Spinosaurus Enclosure. They split up in two, so there are two different areas. Both have two Spinosaurus in it. The decision to have more than one or two is that I couldn't really choose which skin I wanted to use, because they have both the vivid, both the jungle, and the rainforest one, and those were exactly the three skins I wanted to use. So I wanted to do three, but there were too much walking around in one enclosure, so I cut it in two, and I had two on one side, two on the other side. It's the Spino Nile. Like in Egypt we have of course the Nile. It's not really based on the Nile, but it's just a water area. The Nile in the north of Egypt, which is called Lower Egypt, it has a lot of swampy areas, and it has a great history in as well the campaigns of ancient Rome, Egyptians, and it's also in the Bible, of course. It's where basically Moses, when escaping the Egyptians, I'm not that really religious or something, but I've learned from a documentary they escaped through the northern parts of the Nile, which is like this. And to stay in this area as well, you can go to a hotel. Just create a little bit of this section in the water. It's a small island with a hotel on it, and then we have this nice wetland area. Really gives a feeling of a wetland, a swamp with the pine trees, of course. So you can walk around and go in the galleries itself, and they have meat feeders as well, to have a little bit variation in the diet. And as you can see, there's the fence cutting off the sections from each other, and they have of course the fish feeders as well. There are goat feeders. They have been set up from a longer time, so it took a while before they can snack a goat out of the water. So we have two of them here. I can't remember the name of this one. Nebbit, I think it was something like that. But of course Anubis. This is Anubis. Anubis likes to disguise himself as a tree, like most crocodiles do in the water. So Anubis is not the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. I think I'm going to include that one in a park, which is the different Sorna map. So I really can't remember. I'm trying to remember what name it is. No, Egyptica is the other one. Oh god, it's so loud. It's so loud. A little bit from here. Yeah, that's better. Egyptica is the other one. I'm gonna go take a quick look. Give me a second, because it's. If I don't know a name or remember a name, I really want to know it because it feels stupid. Oh, Bastet, which is an Egyptian god name, like Anubis, for one with a cat face, a female cat face, and I think she was god of war or something like that in Egypt. So it's a lot of wet terrain with plants in it, so it gives you a little bit more lushy feeling. And second area is pretty much the same. As you can see, I also used the dirt a lot to give some patches a little bit less of grass, more dirt area. This is Egyptica, which is a different color, of course, than Bastet. And we have Sobek somewhere. Where are you, Sobek? Are you in the bushes? Oh, here he is. He was in the bushes. So this is Sobek. It's also the name of an Egyptian god with a crocodile face. So, I mean, I don't have to explain much about the name Sobek, I think. From Africa, Egypt, as well as a crocodile face. What do you want more? So this is the last area I needed to show you guys. They're very loud. I mean, I already lowered the volume of the game for the stream, but I hope you guys can hear me when they are screaming. Otherwise, let me know in the chat, so I can change the volume for the next time again. So this was the park. We have seen everything: the carnivore section, the herbivore section, and the entrance area with the pentapines. Tricycloplot died? I have no idea what you mean, Dectunix. Can you explain? It's also, by the way, a nice way that the Jurassic 2 just moves through both areas, and you can see a lot of dinosaurs. Ah, we have another pterodon ready. So, come on out, buddy. And we cannot change the names of the pterodons, so that's a shame. We can only keep it in our heads that he did a different name, of course. So this was the park of Isla Sorna. I hope you guys enjoyed what I created in the game. The nickname Mr. Curry gave to the Spinosaurus, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna write that one down and look it up. That's very interesting to know. Yeah, of course, in the movie they all died. Or at least they say so far that most of the Sorna dinosaurs died or were transferred to the Nular Park, of course. And because I think in the Camp Cretaceous Netflix series there was going to be a Ceratosaurus, so it's possible that one of the Ceratosaurus will be transferred to Nublar. Otherwise, how the hell did they get any of those dinosaurs? I think that's one of the things we're going to learn about when the series is being dropped in a few days. So guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below, and if there was something you have questions about creating it or anything else, let me know as well. I hope I have shown enough of the park itself. Just flying around a little bit. And the next tour we're going to do is the one of the fun projects I did, the Muerta East Park. I think it was one of the easiest builds for me. It took me like 4 hours to create the park. Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 hours in total. But it's one of the more beautiful parks I've created, if it's about nature, of course. Because of a lot of grass, a lot of flowers, looks nice. So that's kind of what I like in my creations. I like this. Just make it a little bit more natural. Oh, that's right, of course, they have a list of it. Was the Aranasaurus also on it, that it died? Can't remember everything on the list anymore, but it would be interesting to see if they really cloned a new Ceratosaurus. Would be very interesting. Well, we have to wait. So far this game, or at least my playthrough, isn't based really on the movies, because I mean Jurassic Park fell again, and or World fell, and to me it's like my universe or my alternate reality plays after Jurassic World 1. They rebuilt it. They were able to capture Dominus, to rebuild everything what was lost, and they continued with the franchise, the parks and the islands. And so the Indoraptor was cloned on a different purpose, and like stuff like that. I keep it like a little bit more my own way. Otherwise, it looks weird. It's weird otherwise. So I'm going to end the stream here. As we have finished it all, I have not much to tell you about the islands itself. We're around 1 hour of streaming now, and I have plans to work on the Nublar again today, so that's something I'm going to do. Park overcrowding, 91%. Alright. I never knew that was an option in the hotel. Oh, sometimes you learn something new if you just switch over it. Yeah. So guys, thank you for watching the live stream, and as well watching the video later when the live streaming is being dropped on my YouTube page itself. It was great to see you guys. And next time we continue, maybe Sunday, but possibly Monday. At least Monday. And it was fun to do this again. I brought myself some ideas for the next park as well while flying through, like, oh yeah, I remember that one, I'm gonna use that for the next one. So yep. Hit a like, tell your friends about me. Nah, don't really matter. That doesn't matter. It's fun that people can watch me show off what I created. The only reason why I do this is because people really ask me to do some more explanations and tours and videos about it. So I do it for you guys, just for the fun of it, and to kinda let everybody know what you can do and share your experiences as well. There are many great people in the franchise and the community of the game. So find each other and have a lot of fun while working around the dinosaurs. And hopefully not to have a tornado in the park. Alright, so thank you all. Till next time, and I wish you all have a great day or evening, depending on what your time period is at the moment. Bye bye!